Guys, so today I'm gonna be doing an in-depth, talking about the Brawl talk and what's gonna happen in season 2 and some important things about it. So right off the bat, you see that there are figurines. There's Colt, there is a Spike plushie, so I'm pretty sure they're just merchandise, and there's a Brawl hoodie. So right now they're just showing their merchandise. And the Colt figurine thing, a couple of YouTubers got it back then when Brawl Stars were getting released, so they're just bringing it back. Okay.
Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk. Brian, could you please?
But Danny, it's the summer of monsters!
Pause it here. You see the Leon Gold skin. That looks amazing. The attacks look the same, but just like a skin with no special effects. And yeah, it looks pretty nice. And then Emz's golden skin also looks pretty nice.
That's
the brawler they just showed back there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a brawler in the game.
right, Season 2, Summer of Monsters.
We've got a brand new chromatic brawler for you called Surge, and he's maybe...
So the new brawler called Surge, he is chromatic rarity, and whenever he uses his super, his damage, his health, his attack speed, some things increase, and he gets stronger. So you can only use it 3 times, and after that, we're not sure what will happen. But if he dies, then his power-ups will go away, and he has to keep on saving them again. And each time he uses a super, his attack pattern also changes.
one of the most unique brawlers we've ever made.
His main attack is kind of like a combination of Spike and Jean. You throw a projectile and then when it hits the enemy, it divides.
Instead of bushes, they're like mini trees. You can see their toy cars on the side. There's a mini beach with umbrellas. On the right side, you can see the Max drink thing. So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Into other projectiles.
That's right, and his super is really interesting. Every time you use Surge's super...
Yeah, so Surge seems like a pretty good brawler. And it seems like it's worth to buy the Brawl Pass.
He upgrades himself, and his attacks become different, and he becomes stronger. You can do that a maximum of 3 times, but if you're defeated, you lose all those upgrades, so stay alive.
In addition, we have another exclusive skin in the pass. Before, we had only 1, now we have 2.
And those exclusive skins are Super Ranger Brock.
So this skin, it's only a remodel, kind of. Just like a different coloration and design. No special effects. So usually the skin would be probably 150 gems, just because of its look. So the Brawl Pass is 170 gems, so it's an amazing deal already.
Easy. And MECHA Paladin.
MECHA Paladin Surge. So this looks kind of interesting. It's hard to see which one is better, and which one probably you have to, get the Brawl Pass, get the skin and the brawler, and try them out. Cause it's kind of hard to see which one is better for Surge.
In Surge.
Also,
And
one
then they
quality
also
of life
changed it
change
so
that
you
you guys
can
have been
choose,
asking for. Now you can collect
what
the rewards
tier
in any
thing
order you want.
You don't have
That's
to go
right.
order, you can
Season
just
2
any
Summer of
order you
Monsters
want.
is starting on July 6th and will last
So it's
10
starting
weeks.
June 6th. And I believe that's a Saturday or Sunday. Because today's Monday. Yeah, probably Saturday or Sunday. It's 10 weeks long. It's gonna be a bit longer.
Now Ryan,
so
if
they
I
may
have like
extend the
1
trophy
million
road.
gold coins, what can I do with them now?
That's way too much gold, and here's how you're gonna spend it. Coming in
So
this
they
update,
may-
we've got true
They may make the Brawl Pass longer, because usually it's 60 tiers, so now it might be 70 or even 80 tiers. So these are the silver skins. They're 15,000 gold each. And they're just basically
true silver
for
and true gold
players
skins
who have
for
tons
the
of gold
very
left.
coin-rich
Not
players.
many people have
True
that
silver
much
is
gold
gonna
left.
cost 10,000
Gold skins
coins,
are
and true gold
25,000
costs 25,000. But
And
if you want that
the
gold
silver
skin,
skin
you've got to
before
buy
you
the
buy
silver
the
one
gold skin.
first.
And to be able to buy it, you need to reach
The
at
tags
least
don't
power
look
9.
different at all.
So we,
It's just
of
like
course
a-
we are talking about monsters,
And
but
usually
where are the
power 9.
monsters?
Coming in July,
The
we
thing is that people whose brawlers are under power 9, they won't waste that many coins on a skin. If they did, that would be very, very weird. Because I'd rather spend it on upgrading my brawlers than buying skins.
have Mega Beetle B.
And then this bee skin, if you look at the tags carefully, it's just like a beetle. So I'm pretty sure this skin will be 150 gems. And he looks pretty it looks pretty nice.
King Crab Tick.
King Crab Tick. So if you look in the top right corner, you can see how the ending tiles look like. There's a lot of detail to this skin, so I would say it's probably 150 gems also.
And fighting those monsters
And
is
Max, probably 80 gems, just a redesign, but this Max skin looks super nice. After all those complaints of the recoloration for 30 gems, Max's skin, this skin looks like amazing. Like, I might buy it.
Streetwear Max. The Summer of Monsters wouldn't be complete without a new game mode.
And there's
We
like a
present
new
you
game mode,
Super City
which
Rampage.
is Super
You guys
City
have been asking.
So, it looks pretty interesting. You just have the boss has to break all the buildings before 2 minutes. And it kind of looks like boss fight, but just idea is a bit different. So, like, what if 2 minutes are over, everyone's alive, and the boss is alive, but all the buildings are not broken? Like, probably all you have to do is just use a brawler with, like, Mr. P so he can spawn and his super, which has tons of health if you have his star power. And that will help, like, make the robot distracted. And you just probably have to use, like, Jesse, basically anybody who's good in boss fight. So Pam, 8-bit. And I'm pretty sure
For a long time for a new
Everyone has
PvE
one life.
mode, which means that's brawlers
PvE
against
mode.
computer or AI.
And I'm
So
pretty sure
now
after
we are
everyone
having
dies,
3
the
brawlers
game's
against
over.
another boss, and this boss is a
Just
big
like a boss
monster that
fight.
wants to destroy the city,
the end
and you
here-
have to prevent that from happening by defeating the boss
And
before,
here you
I think
see when
it's
the
2
Piper
minutes.
dies, he just
Right,
stands still.
before the city gets destroyed.
The game
Exactly.
probably ends then.
Coming in this update, we're testing a new object on the map
added
called
this
the
new
rope
rope
fence.
thing.
This is kind of cool because you can shoot
shoot
over
through
it,
it like
but you
water,
can't walk through it. So
but
it's
you
sort of like
cannot
water, but it can be
walk through it.
destroyed like other wall tiles can.
So literally
And
anyone
also,
can do it
Hot Zone
except
is here to stay.
You guys have been asking, Hot Zone is going into the rotation with maps and new quests.
So
And we've got more
you-
pins and
go back.
And also, Hot Zone
Look
is here to
carefully.
stay.
When Gale shoots, his attack projectile is very
Stay.
thin and the same length, I think.
you guys have been asking,
And when he
Hot-
shoots it, it's
So-
6 snowballs.
Zone is-
If you look carefully, you'll see 6 snowballs. So that probably means that it's good for him because he does more damage and it's easier to hit more of his shots. Like snowballs. It's easier to hit more snowballs, but it's harder to hit his shots. But up close, I'm pretty sure he can do a lot more damage.
is going into the rotation with maps and new quests.
Hot Zone
And
coming
we've
back
got
to
more
make a
pins,
new
and pins will be
pins
available
that-
in
there's gonna be
battle
more
starting with the
pins,
update.
And also, the trophy road got extended up
if you're in a
to.
bush, only your teammates can see them if you spam them. And there's a cooldown after each time you use it, so there won't be much spamming happening. And they're saying the trophy road is
50,000
trophies.
We cannot wait
gonna
for
be
the
a
Summer
while
of
until
Monsters. And
someone
since you
gets
guys
that
watched
high.
to the end, you get
The
some
Crow's remodel. He looks like he's holding his 3 poison spikes or whatever you call them. He looks a
special
lot better.
extra info. Crow
At the time,
and White
he
Crow
did
are getting a remodel in
In
this
White
update.
Crow, he shoots white feathers.
So don't forget to
Everyone
subscribe
used
to
to
get more
call
awesome
this skin the worst skin in the game, but now it's
news like that.
probably one of the
And
best.
we will
'cause it
see
looks
you
really nice.
next time.
And there's also new gadgets. So let me go back and I'm gonna predict each gadget.
Forget to subscribe to get more awesome news like that.
And we will see you next time.
I'm trying to stop the right. So Piper's shot, it kind of curves. So it might be like a shot which follows the target and it will hit the target. That's pretty nice. Bartley's is pretty obvious as healing. I have no idea why there's 3 healing puddles. Maybe when you activate his gadget, the next 3 shots will be healing. Makes sense. And then Bo's, his mines will blow up immediately. It's pretty helpful in higher trophies because people know how to trip his mines, and now you can just explode them. So the person who tries doing it will get killed. Penny's, it looks like he deploys extra cannonballs, but if you look carefully, it looks like 3 shot off, 3 extra ones. So it looks pretty nice. Crow's thing is probably Crow's super. If you look carefully, I think after someone is poisoned, if someone is poisoned, like you see the crow, he's poisoned. So if the other crow, or like if you're using a crow and you poison somebody, you can activate your gadget and they'll get slowed. You can even tell by the icon that it's a slow gadget. Primo's, a big meteor that does 2,000 damage comes and it will attack anybody within a range. So it's pretty interesting. Mortises, not many people have been able to figure this out, but I'm pretty sure it's just like attack buff or a reload buff, or maybe charges the super up faster. Yeah. And Dynamite. So the teammates over there, you see it on the blue team is Dynamite, Sandy, and a Brawl, because you can tell by the incendiary star power. So you see that a Dynamite and the Brawler, that's the other Dynamite, Ball 5, and you see Ball 4, and they both took 2,240 damage. That's what Dynamite's normal damage is. So maybe though he just threw 2 attacks and that happened, and he never used his gadget. But I feel like his gadget is like he places mines, similar to Bo. And then Jesse's, it looks like the speed of her turret increases, and she heals. And Shelly's, it just looks like memory. So it's over. And
I'm really
thanks for
impressed
watching.
on how good that